Okay, during the first week, I would like everyone install 2 instances in your VirtualBox. The first one is Rocky Linux, and the second one is Ubuntu Linux. You can install any version of the Linux. It's not really needed the latest one, but I'm going to show you this Rocky Linux 9. This is current version 9.5. Here I had the previous version 8. So it's okay for any of the version as far as it works. Okay, actually I already installed one myself. I tested. I noticed there are 2 problems. One is the mouse pointer. The default mouse pointer uses PS2. That is not working. Its mouse was locked into the guest machine. uh, we have to change to tablet mouse pointer so that the mouse can works. The problem is if you does not install, you have nowhere to set it up your mouse. Only after you create this instance, then you can have this setting, and then you can go down at here to use USB tablet. The default is PS2. So that is a problem. But as the first time you does not have this instance, you have no way to test. And then during the installation, you will have the problem. So you have to stop it, close the instance, and then set it up this way, and then to reinstall it. That is very strange. Previous version of the VirtualBox does not have this kind of limitation. Another one is at the first time I install, I got error message for the checksum. So I re-download the image, but still had the same problem. The image looks fine, but you have to reinstall it. It's overcome the problem. So let's see what's happened this time. So the machine, go to the machine tab. You are going to create new and give a name, Rocky 9.5 version 1. In that way, I can make difference from my current one. The default folder is your home directory and virtual. So select the ISO image. So you can select. So I download twice. The first time and then second time. You see the byte number is exactly the same. So let's select this one if we still get that checksum error. The type is Linux. The subtype is Red Hat. Red Hat 64-bit. The Rocky is the same as the Red Hat binary. So let's go to hard drive. So let's make a 2 gig. Make 2 gig of the memory, 1 CPU, hard drive 20 gig. Okay. So we can get started. You see here, the image checksum error. Normally, this error message means when you download your image, there are some glitch and you does not really download the right file. Is something wrong. But after I re-download, it still get this one. So I have to close this one. Before we continue, let's make sure we select. You see the default is PS2. We have to select the USB tablet. Okay, so we make sure that part is right. And then we need to make sure we select the end of the touched. This is something wrong. So we have to select our image. In this way, we select our image. That is one. That is my latest download. Okay, we select this image, and then we go ahead to start this installation again. Okay, this time is okay. So I hit enter. Okay, the mouse works. If your cursor is this black mouse, that means in the guest. If your cursor change to this white color, that means your cursor is outside of the guest, is in your host. So this one works. So let's continue. Select destination. We select this one. Make a check mark here and put password. I just put the password as a password. In that way, I'm not going to forget it. You may make this check, allow your SSH, use root to SSH into the system in case we need it. Okay, so everything is okay. So let's begin to start installation. This procedure is going to take a little bit while. So let's, okay, after while it's complete the procedure, let's restart the machine. Okay, let's log in root. Okay, we are in. So it's very straightforward, but initially I had a problem for the checksum and also had the mouse pointer you have to select to USB tablet. But only after you create the virtual machine and then you can change it. So you have to stop it before you finish your installation. This is something I don't like for this new version VirtualBox 7.14. Initially, we have the problem for that Python core, Win32 API stuff, and then installation, you have to change the mouse pointer. So if you had old versions like a 6 or 7, you can continue to use it. Or even you have the problem to install this one, you use the previous version. I did has previous works fine, does not have this kind of problem. Okay, since we are installed the minimum version of the image, so it does not has graphic interface. If we need the graphic interface, you have to add it, install it later on. Okay, I'm stopped at here. Thank you very much.